And joining me in the studio from the Logan Thompson law firm, it's Phil Jacobs. How are you doing, Phil?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Mike?
Man, I am ready for the holidays. You done with all your shopping and everything?
Everything's done. If you believe that, I can
Yeah.
tell you some stuff too. But no, we're still shopping, still working hard to get all that stuff done.
So what's going on at Logan Thompson you want to tell us about?
I don't know if there's a lot going on at Logan Thompson. We were just talking about the timing of the year is pretty interesting with court. Courthouses closing and really court being conducted all the way up through the end of this week, all across the counties, the local counties, and down into Chattanooga and up in the Knoxville. So things are slowing down, but people still have issues that need to be resolved. It's really a push to try to get things resolved for people before the end of the year, of course. And so new things are always popping up in people's lives. So we're open for business and ready to help people. I was going through topics to talk to you guys about today, and my church has a service for light and darkness, and that service is for people that are mourning something, either a job loss or a health issue or maybe a death in the family. And it made me think that this time of year isn't so joyful for everybody.
Exactly.
And
yes.
I do appreciate that this is the place to come and listen to Christmas music, and I listen to Christmas music on the way over here, and it does lighten your heart. But so many of us are carrying burdens, and at Logan Thompson, we're there to help carry those burdens for you. And specifically, me and my team handle all of our domestic relations cases, so that's divorces. Sometimes it's just custody cases, and generally people who are just can't get along in terms of how they are seeing their family situation.
Yeah.
So that stuff can be lingering through the year, and we're trying to resolve it before this season, or it can be just popping up and have to deal with it on an emergency basis or otherwise. And so we want to be there to meet those needs.
It was something that you may or may not know, but it popped up on something when I was doing show prep one morning. On December 11th, they call it Breakup Day.
Yeah.
That is the day that more women ask for divorces than any other day of the year.
Really? Was it linked to something?
Probably looking back over the year and their relationship and maybe how unhappy they are, and they just decide we're not going to do this again next year.
Yeah, and that's something I started a couple of years ago. You know, you have this race into the holidays or race to the end of the year, and you're like starting, January 1st, dead tired and trying to think about New Year's resolutions or what you want to change. And people are doing that. They're thinking, hey, I'm getting ready to celebrate this beautiful time of year with family and friends, and I don't like the decisions that have been made. And more importantly, maybe, I don't like the decisions that are being made for me by the people that I'm doing life with, and I need a change. And that's hard reality to face. That's interesting that it's December the 11th, but I think people are doing that more and more often. What is happening in my life that I want to see change, whether it's today or into the future, for sure.
Well, now, if someone is in that situation, how do they get a hold of you guys?
Well, yeah, you can go to our website, and then there's a link to send an email to our receptionist, and they'll respond with getting you to the right person. And then, of course, you can call 423-476-2251, or you can just come down to our office. We've been at number 32nd Street in downtown Cleveland for going on 50 years. And so,
it's an iconic place. It really is.
It's a beautiful building, and it's really full of beautiful people. We had our holiday party a couple of days ago, last Friday, and we celebrated the retirement of someone in our office who has been there for a long time, and we're very thankful for. And I've been at Logan Thompson for 20 years, and there's a lot of lawyers that are still there when I started. Robert Thompson and of course Jimmy Logan are all still there, but the only other employee that was there when I started was Darlene Faulkner, and she is such a wonderful institution. But we have just filled our office with hardworking, diligent people who really care, and then the love and the warmth in that room as we celebrated our office party extends to our clients. So we really do want to help. We really want to hear your issues, and it's a free consultation. Whether you've been in an accident or hurt at work, or you're having family distress, as we just talked about, whatever the issue is, we'll get you to the right person.
All right. Well, tell Jimmy I said hello.
I'll tell him.
Okay, wait. Email him so that way he doesn't talk to you for 30 minutes when you stop him.
You know what? Yeah, he is so full of life and so wonderful to see. And he did come into my office yesterday when I was in the middle of something. Said, "I need to see you for a second." I said, "Is this a Phil Jacobs second or is this a Jimmy Logan second? Because the Jimmy Logan second can be a minute or an hour." But
he's a dear man. We love him a lot around here.
I love him too. He's my mentor and my hero, and I'm very thankful for him, especially this time of year. For sure.
Well, Merry Christmas,
yeah,
Phil.
Thanks, Mike. Merry Christmas to you.
And give everybody our regards there.
I will. Give Steve my best in 2026 or 2027.
Whenever we see him again,
you
whenever it is.
You tell him if he wants to talk Lane Kiffin Ole Miss football, he can call me on my cell phone.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk some Lane Kiffin football. If he wants me to come back, I'm going to Oxford this weekend for the game, so I'll report back about how it's going to go.
But, okay, then I can't let you go on that one because I was in the camp of this guy would be a fool to leave Oxford. They're going to build a national park around him. He's got the best deal in the world.
He does.
He's got such a great fan base.
Yeah.
And then he did it.
I know.
He left. Why?
I just doesn't make any sense to me. It's the most beautiful place in the world, full of the most passionate fans. It's going to be a week before Christmas, and the Grove is going to be popping, and people are going to be so excited. They would have built a statue that would have been, 500 feet tall, named the stadium after him, but he wants something different, but it just doesn't take what he thinks it takes to win in big college football anymore. You got Indiana winning Heisman trophies and going to, number one in the country. Oregon Stadium's only got 65,000 people, and he just wants to poo-poo all over us, but we're all right. We got a great coach, Golden.
You did. You absolutely
He
did.
wants to be there. His wife teaches at the university, and he wants to be there, so that's what we want.
Well,
we want people who want to be there.
You've got a lot of people, SEC fans, rooting for Ole Miss.
Yeah.
You really do.
Well, I took my daughter and some friends to the Tennessee Lane Kiffin game, where they threw mustard. But when I go to our games, I sit right behind the visiting team, right behind there on the 50-yard line. So I'll be from me almost to you, maybe to the street to Lane Kiffin.
Yes.
So I'm going to be on my best behavior, so nobody calls me out on poor behavior. So
are you allowed to bring tomatoes in for a snack?
I don't know what they'll do in Mississippi.
You have a pretty good arm?
I don't know. I got a really good arm, but I don't know what they're going to do in Mississippi. But we're scoring for sure. But we'll move on. We got better things to talk about than Lane Kiffin. All right, Mike. Merry Christmas to you.
It's a shared disdain with Tennessee fans.
I know. We're all united.
We have something to bond over.
Me and my mom are really connected over the topic.
Exactly. All right. Thanks a lot,
appreciate
man.
it.
It's 8:53. Good morning.
This traffic report is brought to you by Milligan Vane. Do your legs feel